Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Mike's Weather Page. It's Thursday, early afternoon. It's time for a little tropical update. I'm home. We were down there with Hurricane Ian, major Hurricane Ian, and of course, you know it was worst case scenario for a lot of folks, and it's still going on. So I want to give everybody an update, at least what to look ahead. The surge right now is the big story in inland flooding. That's everything that we talked about. In fact, this is what it looks like on Earth satellite. This is just incredible. This shows you the wind direction pounding northern Georgia or northern Florida right now. You can see the eye just escaped off the Cape. And these winds are just coming down. Lots of surge. I read somewhere that they're getting surge more than Matthew in some spots. That was exactly what we were talking about. This is Irma-ish. You know, once that storm exits, the action now goes to the north, and we got surge to worry about. And this is why. This is happening right now. Lots of rain fall here in the Orlando area this morning. So the inland effects have been tremendous with Ian. It did move faster, luckily, so those big heavy totals didn't reach everybody. But now we're going to have a new set of concerns for the southeast coast. Here's the latest NHC. This is incredible to me. This is the current wind, tropical storm force winds. That's got to be the hugest, if that's a word, largest wind field ever that I've seen in a long time. We got tropical storm force winds all the way from North Carolina down to like Sarasota right now. So still windy out there. So we got hurricane watch up for parts of still the Florida coast up to Georgia. But then we got a hurricane warning now for pretty much the whole South Carolina coast. The storms over those warm Gulf waters that we talk about, and it's got a chance. All the models are showing it. As a matter of fact, I posted this morning here. These are some of your latest models on tropicaltidbits.com, and look, the majority of models are showing deepening pressures. Euro 981. This is all tomorrow morning. It's going to happen quick. So conditions today through the night tonight are going to start going downhill. But look, Euro 981, GFS 983, Icon 976. So, and I also pulled up the latest HWRF, and the latest HWRF is showing a 974. So, NHC is saying 75 mile an hour max hurricane. I hate to say it, but we could see something even a little more. You got to be watch this for any last second intensification. HWRF again nailed all these. I mean, more times than not, the HWRF's right, and it's predicting pretty good little. So I put 75-ish because that's the official forecast. I don't want to go against anybody, but modeling suggesting we could see something a little more. So prepare for that along the South Carolina coast. Most of the heavy winds do appear as a normal system would be on the eastern side. What it could look like long-range radar, you can see this through the day tonight. And look, you can just see that. We still have a frontal boundary. That means a lot of rain. But, the development's going to show this thing spinning up towards Carolina coast. Again, most of the action's going to be on the east side. Still wind shear, still frontal boundary. Georgia might get a little bit, but most of this is going to get pushed off northeast with heavy rain inland. And this is an important graphic I want to show you here. This is the Weather Channel, does an awesome job with this, weather.com here. This is your inland effects. And, granted, this isn't like a, major hurricane we're dealing with, but we got tropical storm warnings well inland. I mean, we're talking the whole South Carolina practically going to be dealing with tropical storm warnings, and a big chunk of North Carolina all the way to Charlotte and Columbia. Think about that. So it's not just this is not a coastal event. We've talked a ton about that with Ian, and we're stressing and don't too much focus is put on the coast. We definitely have inland effects. So most of that's going to be going downhill tonight into tomorrow, and hopefully most of it's gone by the weekend. Saturday a little bit lingering north, but it's going to be a fast mover, but a lot of rain. Here's the current surge. Another thing we got to worry about. We're getting surge right now. Like I said, we talked a lot about this. The surge from Irma was kind of this. It rotated down. A lot of people weren't expecting this with Irma into Jacksonville, Georgia, St. Augustine areas. It's happening now. St. Johns River. It's going to continue, and you can see that here with the wind map. This winds are just pushing in, so that's why we're getting surge. Once our storm flips, though, and gets here, counterclockwise winds are going to spin up into the coast. That's why we got surge warnings up. surge warnings here. 4 to 7, 3 to 5. That's considerable surge to watch out for. So we got to, keep that in your mind. We could see some 4 to 7, definitely going to mess up some lower lying areas. Some of your rainfall estimates, they don't appear too bad. We do have a big area of orange, 6 to 10 inches. Yellow's 4 to 6 inland, touching Tennessee. We could have some mountain flooding, a little bit to worry about there. We do have a flood map up here also, and this extends way inland. This is your flash flood potential. Notice that. So the Ian now is wider. It's opened up. You can see that on satellite. It doesn't have that tight core, so it's not going to be an Ian as far as those tremendous wind surge or the tremendous surge off the water. But it will still bring something. It's an opening system, and most of it's going to be sheared off. But we could have some sneaky winds happen with this. So again, NHC is saying 75 mile an hour, but some of the models saying it could be just a little bit more. And again, most of these will be along, wherever landfall is. Most of the tough, bigger winds are going to be on the eastern side. We could have almost nothing here in Georgia if this thing tracks up towards Middle Carolina. So it'll be here, it'll be gone, it'll be fast. Long gone. Sunday could be nice for everybody. Let's take one look here. I'm just curious if the QPF page, our rain map showing this for rainfall. We can just kind of get an idea. I think Sunday is going to be a great day for everybody, at least as far as rains go. So rains today, obviously very heavy. Rains tomorrow inland, and then of course Saturday here. So Saturday, most of it's gone. Most of it's pushing up. That thing's going to slush on out of here. And then look at it, Sunday, not too bad. At least for the areas that have been hit. So Saturday, not too bad. Sunday, really nice. And is it cool out there or what? Are you in Florida? This cool front that's ultimately picked up Ian and shoved through the coast has brought down that cool air. It was 66 degrees this morning, 75 right now at 1 p.m. That's odd. All right, so thanks for watching here on YouTube. We're going to be doing more of these quickie updates as the season progresses. We still have October ahead, hoping we don't have anything else, but history says we will. And I am officially going out of town for a few days, heading to Talladega. That has been on the radar all year. So I will be updating, but just not as frequent. So hope you understand. Thank you for that. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.